Hello everyone, good morning. Today we're going to discuss about server backup and recovery. So coming to backup. So what is backup? Can anyone know what is backup? Okay,
If we lost data, we can access whenever we want to.
yeah, that's true. So due to poor backup planning, the many companies out from the market, IT market, because data backup is very important and very crucial. So the poor backup plans, whoever, most of the companies, few companies in the market who have a poor backup plan, those are from the market because, see, if you have a data, so the data is not physically in your hand, so it's not things to keep somewhere else. So we know that if physical things are no need to backup for physical things because we know how to handle the physical things, but the data is in the computer. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, so make sure we take the backup of data so that if suddenly unfortunately a data is got corrupted or it's got deleted, if if due to any reasons, if we lost the data due to any reasons, if we lost the data due to virus, due to many reasons, in the real time, we don't know what will happen uh, tomorrow. So make sure we take the backup of data every day. So if we lost the data, we can restore the data from the backup file. Okay, so most of our projects, for example, we are doing a project for a client, so we are developing code, we are almost done, we are going to submit the project. Suddenly due to virus, okay, due to some any employee or uh, maybe due to any other reasons, if the project code is gone, we lost the project code, what will happen? There are many consequences we have to face. So before giving the project client, there are service level agreement and there are MOUs, memorandum of understanding. There are a lot of uh, paperwork before giving the project. So if you didn't submit the project on time, you have to pay the money back what you paid by the client, and also to um, to waste client time, you have to pay extra amount for the time. Okay, you keep the client for example 1 year with you, but you didn't give the project, you have to pay back 1 year amount. So this is uh, due to this kind of incidents, many of the companies out from the market, IT market. So data backup is more essential and crucial and important for anything. Okay, so this data backup, what is backup? Backup is nothing but copying data to alternative media. That's it. How we are keeping the data? One more copy, keeping in alternative media. Alternative media means, for example, let's say in our home we have a important data. What we will do? We'll keep the data in D drive or in F drive, and also we'll keep the data in CD DVD drive, and also we'll keep the same data in pen drive. See, if the data is important, what we will do, we'll keep the copy in different places. If we lost in the original place, we can restore from the back, alternate restore from the pen drive or CD DVD drive, or where we copied the data, we can restore from that places to original place, right? So backup means preventing data loss. Backup means preventing data loss. So only administrator can back up the data. So in the real time, only administrators, Windows administrators, are usually take the backup of servers data, client, any data in the server, who usually administrator take the backup. So coming to my scenario, when I was started my career, I was in I was working I was worked in a small company. So that is 80 members, the startup company in 2006. So they usually give the tape drive. How the tape drive looks like, let me show you. Tape drives. Like cassette, like VCR cassette. Like, see, this is the tape drives. So they used to give the tape drive, and that is one more using this tape drives, Symantec backup. There is a device. Tape loader. That is tape loader. Yeah, this is the tape loader. So we'll insert the tape drive, which I shown you before. We'll insert the tape drive inside the tape loader, and we'll take the backup in the real time. So after taking the backup, one of my director in the company, he asked me to submit the tape drive every day after taking the backup. Because if the company, unfortunately, is there any fire accident in the company, still the backup in his home, entire company backup with his in his home. So that is a vision the people about the backup. And also one more tape drive. After next day, he will come with the same tape drive and ask me to again take the backup of today. So there are 6-7 backup tape drives. So I used to take the backup of that day and give it to my director. So that is the way in the organizations used to take the backups. Okay. So here there are, for example, yeah, in organizations, you can see thousands of missions. I'm talking about the big companies, thousands of servers, hundreds of servers. Okay, so how can I take the backup from all the thousands of servers or hundreds of servers? Is it possible? Yes. So there are backup softwares, enterprise backup tools. See, these are the enterprise backup tools. So there are many enterprise backup tools, Veritas. Okay. Uh, Popular, I'm talking about very popular backup softwares. Veritas, I worked on backup exe and also Veritas. So, and Commvault is also IBM storage product. This is also very popular. So these are the popular backup tools. What the backup tools do usually, I'm not going to discuss any backup tools here. So that is a different courses who aspirant who are um, interested to join in backup teams. So that is different story. So, but I'm just giving you a glance how the backup tools, this enterprise backup tools works on the multiple servers to get the data, to get the servers. So we cannot log into each server and take the backup, right? In thousands of servers, we cannot log into each server and take the backup. So that is the reason we are using these enterprise tools. This enterprise tools, what the enterprise tools do exactly, I'll give you a little glance. See, this is backup, enterprise backup tool. Enterprise backup tool. Okay. So we have multiple servers, thousands of servers, but I'm just giving here, I'm drawing few. Let's assume these are the thousands of. Okay. One moment. Okay. These are servers. Server. Okay. So from these servers, using backup tool, how I'm going to take the backup. So to log in each individual server and taking the backup takes a lot of time. For example, if you do the same for 10 servers, the day will go on. So in day only, you can take only 10 servers, because in the server, there are many locations. There are many locations. Data is not in one place. Data is not in one place. Different places, like some data in D drive, some data in E drive, some data in F drive. So different paths. Different paths. Data is in different paths. So, for example, the data in one server, 100 paths. 100 paths, for let's say. So even you cannot take even 10 servers. If you take 100 paths backup in one server, the day will go on. Okay. So then what should we do? How to take the backup? Here I'm going to tell how to take the backup manually in this class. But enterprise tools, in any organizations, no one will take the backup using Windows default backup tools. So I'm going to explain you Windows default backup tool, but that will not used by any company. Only enterprise tools are using by companies. Any enterprise tool. So any one of this enterprise tool. So this enterprise tool, what the enterprise tool do? Install agents. Here agent. Install agent in every mission. Backup agent. Install agent in every server. First, this backup tool do install agent in every server. So after that, after installing the agent, with the help of agent, grab all the servers information. Grab all the servers information, the data in which places, what are the paths, everything. Every information will grab from, grab means, take whatever we can call, grab the information of the server to tool, store in enterprise tool. So after installing the backup tool, with the help of backup tool, take the information of the servers to enterprise tool. Now enterprise tool, if you schedule, if you which kind of data you want, which paths data from which paths you want from this server. You can select here. You can create a job, create a job, backup job, create a backup job for the particular server. Or you can create a backup job for multiple servers also. Okay. In the backup job, whatever you're going to mention the paths, this usually DB servers, app servers, web servers. For example, this is DB server. DB server. Okay. This is also app server. And this is web server. Okay. This is DB server. App server. And this is web server. Okay. So usually web servers, all the web servers information. So I want in few paths where the important data is in web servers. So what I'll do, I'll create a job and mention the paths. Mention the paths of these two servers. Path will be the same in both web servers. Same path, data will be different, but same path. So I will take this. I will create a job and take the web servers backup. And I'll create one more job and take the app servers path, because servers may be different, but paths will be the same, because data will be in the same places. If they are in if they are web servers, path will be the same, but maybe servers may be different. And DB servers. DB servers are different, but path will be the same. So this help of backup agent will take the backup from the paths to enterprise tool. So who will take the backup? We will schedule a job, create a job and schedule it. Schedule means, for example, schedule the job. Okay. So if you give night 1 o'clock, so at night 1 o'clock, this schedule will run this job. This schedule, see, create a job, and this schedule will run the job. So if job runs, what the job having? Path of the DB servers. So for example, if 10 paths, from the 10 paths, this backup agent will take the backup. Okay. So if the schedule runs this job having path of all the paths in the database server. So all the backup will in one place. See, this job will take the backup into tape drives. See, this, for example, this is the tape drive. This is the tape drive. Okay. After completion the backup, you can remove the tape and keep it somewhere else. So this is how in real time backups works. Okay. But coming to our class, I'm explaining Windows default backup tool. So, but this is only used for internal purpose. For example, if you want to take a backup instantly, if you want to take a backup for temporary purpose and restore it. So for that purpose, we use internal purpose, not enterprise level purpose. This is only for internal purpose use. But this also Windows backup, I think people never use in the real time. But as part of course, we have to tell what is backup, how we can restore the backup. But see, this is Windows tool I'm going to tell, but in real time, organizations using backup enterprise tools. So this is not a rocket science. This is a glance. But if someone explain you particular backup tool, just in a 1 hour, you can understand. This is not a big course. Okay. And some Veritas backups, there are different. There you need to learn courses. Okay. But simple enterprise backup tools like backup exe, there is no course. In the organizations, your seniors will explain how the backup tool works. Okay. So only your job is to monitor the jobs are successfully completed or not. If it is failing, you have to troubleshoot it. Maybe if the agent is, if agent services got, if agent is service stopped, or any network issues, or if the server having any OS issues or any space issues. So this kind of, and usually organizations schedule the backup jobs at night 1, 12, okay, 12, 1 p.m. Sorry, 1 a.m. Usually start the backup at 1 a.m. Why 1 a.m.? Because at 1 a.m. there is no business hours, non-business hours. After 12 to 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock is the non-business hours, means there is no business. Everything will be shut down, means business I'm talking about. So at that time, servers are free. There is no load on the servers because non-business hours, usually servers are free and active. So at that time, we will run the backup jobs. Okay. If you run the backup jobs at 1 p.m., that is peak job hours, right? Business hours. So at the time servers are busy, maybe because clients may access these servers, customers accessing the servers. For example, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank. See, if you open the ICICI Bank, log into ICICI Bank morning time and night time, you can see the difference. And if you, maybe most of you people are observed or not, I don't know. Night 1 o'clock or this time, banks servers is under maintenance. So under maintenance means taking the backup jobs and other maintenance tasks they do. So because at the time, the less customers access the bank servers, right? So that is the reason usually its system administrator schedule the backup jobs at 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. This is non-business hours and servers are free. If you take the backup at the time, and the server's backups will go smooth. Okay. So if you take the backup on business hours, you're putting a lot of load along with customers. Customers also accessing at the same time, and you're also putting the load on the server. Then servers may hang, may respond, and it leads to not responding mode. Okay. So that is the reason always schedule the backups at 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So if you schedule the job, automatically job runs. For example, if you schedule at 2 a.m., so the job will run at 2 a.m. Exactly. No one need to run the job. If you schedule it, the job will run at the scheduled time. Okay. If you schedule 2:30, it will run at 2:30. Sorry, 2:30. It will run at 2:30. Okay. So any questions? That's all about theory. Any questions?
Awesome.
Okay. Now let's do the lab, how the Windows backup tool works. Okay. Click add roles and features. So I'm just doing the backup in DC, but see, we are doing everything in DC, but in real time, nothing like that. There is a separate server for backup. Okay. But we are doing everything in the DC. So this is different and real time is different. Click next, click next. So click next. Here you need to select file. One second here. Backup. Windows backup. I didn't see Windows backup. One second. Click next. In features, sorry. In features. Yeah, Windows Server backup here. Okay. Click next. Restart if required. Install. So we are installing the Windows Server backup feature. After installing the Windows backup feature, we'll take data backup. And after taking the backup, which we will check whether the backup data is properly backed up or not by using recovery or restore. Okay. Option. So installing server backup. It is taking a lot of time. Why it is taking a lot of time to install? After this class, we will have only 3 classes. So of course,
Okay.
our course is going to be end by this Friday. And tomorrow I'm taking off. So no class for tomorrow. So 5, 6, 7. By Friday, the entire course will complete. Okay, it's done. So tools, sorry, go to tools and Windows Server backup. open. So here, this is a default Windows Server backup tool. Okay. So here, let's choose the backup, which backup and what type of backup you're going to take. So softwares, not my drive. I want data folder. Yeah. Okay, this is perfect. So I'm taking this. Okay. So I'm going to take the backup of this folder because this folder having some data. Okay. Home. Okay. Now backup once, backup schedule, recovery. So backup once. First we'll do one-time backup. Okay, we'll take one-time backup once. So click next. See, this is different option. Click next. Full server backup or custom. So full server backup means including the OS, everything will be backed up. Whatever the server inside the server data is there, everything will be backed up. So I don't know everything. I want only important data. See, I don't need the C drive, D drive. See, I don't need all these files. I want the files which are important is home, right? So I want this home folder backup. This is the important. Remaining all OS operating systems, these are all not important for me. The only project file is home. Okay. So now custom, click custom, add items, D drive, home. Okay. Only home. Click next. So you want to take backup to local drive or remote folder. So local drive means C, D drive. Local drive means you can take D drive to E drive or locally. If you want to take to remote location, okay, let me start another server. Okay, so first let me take the backup to local drive. Click next. C drive. I'm going to take a data to C drive. So in C drive, any other drives? There is no other drives, right? Okay, I will do one thing. Local drive. Okay, click next. See advanced options. Okay, backup. So this backup will go to C drive. And also I'll show you how to take the backup into remote locations as well. See backup in progress. See successful. Okay, let's open C drive. So Windows. See this is Windows image backup. See today's date. Okay, so you cannot understand the back. See backup is not. See it looks like this. So you cannot see the files. That is in different format. Okay, now I will delete the data. D drive, home, delete, deleted. Now I lost the data. Now I want to restore it back. Okay, recover, click recover. So this server, same, the backup stored in this server, another location, this server, click next. So backup date, okay, click next, click next. Here you can see the data, see, click next. Original location, another location. I want to original location. See, in D drive, there is no home folder, right? Let me, there is no home folder. I want original location, okay? Create a copy so that you have both versions, okay? Click next, original location, recover. See, home folder is created here. Completed, close. Now open, see, see. Restored, right? Backup is restored. This is how we restore the backup. Okay. Let me log into. I'm going to take the backup now to remote location, not in the same server, into different server. Okay. So for that, I need to create a shared folder in this machine. Backup. Right click on it. Sharing everyone. Read write. Just this is the path. You need to copy. That's it. Done. Now come back. Okay. Now backup schedule. Now backup once means only one time backup. Schedule means if you schedule the backup, it will run based on the schedule. Click next. Okay. Custom. Click next. Add items. Same. Home folder. Okay. This is what I want. I would like to take the backup. Click next. Here schedule. Schedule means what is the time now? 11, right? 11:30. So here 11:30. 11:30 is the next time. Add this and remove 11:30. At 11:30, there is, see, this is what we cannot give. We cannot modify these timings. But in enterprise tools, we can modify the time. You can modify the time. Here we cannot modify every 30 minutes. We cannot modify time here. So at 11:30. So at 11:30, the backup will start. So this is the problems. That is the reason this default tool, uh, no companies using this default backup tool, Windows backup tool, because there is no customization. Okay. So let's take once a day more than here. You can at 11:30, click next. Backup to shared network drive. Click here. You need to give path here. This is the path. Okay. Click next. Here you need to give the administrator password. ARN/. Okay. Finish. So at 11:30, the backup will start. You have successfully created backup schedule. Your first schedule backup will happen at 03/06/2024, 11:30. Okay. So now schedule. So click schedule. Here I just gave here more than once a day. Click the available time. So every day 11:30 time this backup will happen every day. Okay, and here there is less options to select. That is the reason this is not using. This tool is not that much popular. Windows backup, default backup tool. So this will run at 11:30. What is the time now? 11:21. This will execute at 11:30. See here, go to here. So no files here. See, there is no file. So after 11:30, you can see files here, backup files. Okay. Let's wait 8 more minutes. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Did you understand the topic? If
Yes,
you
sir.
don't understand, let me know, so I'll explain.
No, sir, understand.
Okay, good. So just waiting for 8 more minutes for the backup. Okay. Mm, and also let me do one more, I mean, schedule backup. So meantime, go to here, backup schedule. I want a different backup, sorry. Okay. See, you can see the backup successful. If the backup is failure or not happen, you can see the errors. View the schedule. See, this is the schedule backup at 11:30. All backups. And click next. I'm just one more. Click next. See, I'm just taking the backup to location. Windows AD backup. This is a one-time backup. Now you can see the files here. See, because I'm just taking the one-time backup. See, completed. Okay, now you can see the backup here. Okay, so similarly, you will see another backup after 11:30. Okay. So that's all for today. Any questions?
No,
Thank
No,
you all.
sir.
Thanks for joining. Have a great day.
Sir,
See you.
sir,
Yes.
sir, is this concepts enough for us for preparing interviews?
Yes. Yes.
Are
And
they same enough, sir?
theory. Sorry, 1 second. Let me